Now that I've gotten the ice farm up and running, it's time that I do something that I've been meaning to do for a long time now. Yes, much better. Blue ice. Anyhow, hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to another episode of Coolcraft Season 5. Yes, as you can see, I have upgraded the ice boat path on top of the nether here to blue ice instead of packed ice. For at least the section between my base, or the, I guess, bases and my storage system. I didn't go past that because that would be way too much. But this will help me get to my storage system just that slight bit faster. As you can see, we're going 64 meters per second at the end there. Much faster. Anyhow, in the last episode, I built this here super smelter, as well as did some decorations around the nether hub. In this episode, I am going to now be building a raid farm, which it's been a while since I've got the schematics done. I think it was designed by Rayworks, but critically, we're now actually going to be able to sort out the totems. So that's great. And of course, we're going to be connecting it to this super amazing automated storage system here with the help of stackable item filters, as I just mentioned. So yeah, let's get into a time lapse of building the farm itself after I figure out where I'm building it. Okay, so I completely forgot that I'm going to need like 3 villagers over at the raid farm. So I'm building this nether portal up a little bit away from where the actual farm is going to go so that I can easily transport the villagers here, because there's no villages anywhere near here, of course. So yeah. Raid farm completed! Now, after that time lapse, I did go in and put in the totem sorting system, which is this over here. I actually feel like this is going to be a little bit slow for what I did, because I did modify the design here, because for some reason, this thing was, the design that I got this was picking up crossbows and iron axes, which are the most useless junk that I don't want to get from this farm. Like, at all. So I just switched it to be 3 people, or 3 LAs, who will be picking up totems of dying, so we may be able to go a little bit faster on that. Besides that, I also added this system down here, which will allow me to send items off that way towards the rail network. Mind you that I have to be, well, I believe a raid can spawn within like 8 chunks or something, so if I was to go over that way, the rail would be a bit over 8 chunks away. Because that is something I do have to do. I have to build this out, and then I have to do stuff, and maybe a chunk loader is going to need to be involved in order for the items to actually get all the way over there. I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a mess. This is otherwise completed, besides the fact that I have to like configure the item sorters and like put in the hopper clocks. So yeah, once I do that, I guess I'll yeah, do more update. Alright, it's been a hot minute, and I've done a few things, mostly because I forgot to actually make updates and record stuff. So first off, I've stocked all the hopper clocks and all the things around here that needed items. All the item sorters have been configured. I only had 1 ominous banner, so I'll probably get more of those. 2 of the LAs have totems because I only had 2. I'll get enough to put a 3rd one in here eventually. And if you thought that was all, well, it's not. I've gone and extended the export tube, as I guess I'm calling this, or export pipe. Something like that? I'm not sure. Anyhow, I've ended up expanding it all the way over towards the rail line here, which I think this is just 8 or 9 chunks away. I'm not entirely sure whether this is going to actually be an entity processing chunk, so I'm going to have to do something to test that. But yeah, I made it come over here and then drop down onto the hoppers for the extension to the rail network that I've added. Because yes, I also did that. I did say that I forgot to record stuff, didn't I? But yeah, I put in a switch and a segment and a reloading area over here. Loading area over here. I do have this set to be 1 lower. Actually, I haven't put in minecarts over here. But yeah, this is 1 signal strength lower than I usually do because we're going to have a lot of unstackable items and then just emeralds. So we want to make sure this thing actually gets sent off instead of just waiting for like 3 more emeralds, even though all the hoppers are full. Need to put in minecarts. Note to self. Additionally, I've also gone and put in the nether side to these portals here. However, something that I have found is with this portal, the block that you go through actually matters. If you were to go on the farther block, if you were to stand on the farther block here, you'd be redirected to link with that portal's component. And if you're on the closer one, you link with the correct one here. But we can go through and show that. In fact, I did build the nether side. As you can see, 3 portals here. The next thing that I actually need to do here is actually the storage. Because while I have actually gotten the item that routes the minecart in, which I think goes to this one here. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, okay. It goes to this one here. But as you can see, this is not set up currently for actually dealing with the inputs from the farm. Because for one, we're going to need to do some sorting for totems here as well. But also emeralds, because it's currently more send, and I'll probably have just another slice of something, which is going to be unconfigured for now. But in case I want to send something like redstone or glowstone back from the farm later, I want to have an extra option here. So yeah, I got to add some more shulker box loaders and allay filters and stuff here to actually be able to store all the stuff. Alright, the storage for the raid farm here has been upgraded, installed, whatever you call it. So we have configured the very first 3 slots here for emeralds. These next 3 slots are currently blank. Actually, I don't know if I configured the sorters to be blank. I did. Alright, good. And then we have 3 allays here to pick up all the totems that come by. Now, I did realize when I was building this that I used the 2 totems I did have for the filtration over at the farm, so I can't configure these yet. So I'll have to run the farm a bit first in order to do this. So yeah, that'll be something we're gonna do here in a second. Now first I gotta populate all the minecart chests over at the thing. So yeah, doing that. Are but moments away from doing the first test run of the farm, although I apparently somehow managed to do that, but also somehow apparently ran out of fireworks. More importantly, we are here to acquire the Bad Omen, which, and also this is the most convenient portal from which I found that I could easily get to the nether. Or pillager outpost that I found that I could easily get to the nether and get to the farm from without setting off a raid in a different village. Okay, you. I'm gonna get volunteer. Oh, I apparently already. Oh, hey, here's another banner I could use. Alright, now to get to the farm, I will cut until we are there. Alright, I have arrived. Now, also, looking back at Season 3, I did definitely build this far enough away. In Season 3, I built a nether portal very close. But anyhow, about time. I can get in here, aim in there, start swinging. I have my alt account up on another screen looking at the top of this farm to check that it works. So then whenever this drops, and here we go. And there's a raid. Okay, the raid's spawning in at the top. You can't see this, obviously. Oh, crappity crap. I forgot something. I forgot this. Okay, this ain't good. I really don't want them to see me, but at the same time, The spikes and vexes have come out. It's all gone horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. Alright, I have returned to the scene of the crime, and I may not have been able to survive, but I did acquire Vexit, and my grave is in like a very annoying place. Hopefully I pick everything up. Let's put down stuff. Thankfully, my alt account despawned all the mobs when I died, so there's that. I will have to go get more Bad Omen, but that is completely fine. I'll put the banner in over here now. Okay, so if you're wondering what in fact went wrong, well, because I don't want to get annoyed by this piston sound, I turned this clock off, which is kind of important for it to actually be properly running. So like, I went up there to start it, they saw me, the Vexes spawned, and when I went in there to kill them, I got killed. So, lesson learned. Make sure the clock starts. So I'm gonna go get more Bad Omen now. Alright, take 2. This time I'm going to put a bunch of stuff. Also, I forgot that I'm going to need to put in an observer to activate that. No! Okay, so I'm going to go get that. So like I was saying, after I lost that piece of redstone, yeah, I'm gonna shove all my stuff in a shulker box here, then plunk that in an ender chest, which I'm going to place down there for now. So in case I die, I can just get all my stuff back again instead of having to go through. Of course, I don't have the sword, but you know. Anyhow, let's give this another shot, and hopefully, you know, be able to configure all the item filters. It may be a second, because I see the lava was just dispensed there. There it is. There it is. And spawned. Hey, there was a Ravager up there. Was, because... oh, there was 2 Ravagers. Okay, hopefully everyone's dead now. And I can get a couple totems and now complete my item filters. Yay! Alright, so I was just sitting here AFK using this farm and yeah. I mean, obviously stuff's going on, but I didn't re-get Bad Omen there. So, yeah, the farm just broke. I think that can technically happen occasionally, but it shouldn't. I mean, I am on hard difficulty. Just chuck all this garbage in here. Let it get, pushed along here. But, yeah, that is most unfortunate. Oh, that's a little bit louder. Yeah, most unfortunate. I might consider, like, just trying... because I think what happened is maybe all there were still raiders left. Maybe? I don't know. That could be why. So what I may want to do is, like, add a bell back here to try to... actually, it probably wouldn't be over that there. It'd probably be a bell, like, here. Yeah, to try to entice them to come over here. So, I think I'll try that. Yeah, this is most successful. I'll see if we've sent off a minecart yet, and then if stuff's ended up in the storage system. I've AFK'd here for a little while, and I did adjust this hopper clock here to add 18 glass bottles in there, to prevent this thing from occasionally failing. Because I think what the issue is that I wasn't waiting for all the, raiders to actually have died in this chamber, so when I would go down, the village down there would still see a couple raiders here and be like, okay, well, there's still a raid, okay, we're gonna clear your Bad Omen, but you immediately won, and that would break the farm. So, but waiting a little longer, it seems to have fixed that issue, and now, yeah, it's been working fine for a while, so we can just go through. That's a lot of banners. Got some glowstone, redstone, a whole bunch of other stuff. As you can see, stuff is still coming out of the system. Emeralds, we've gotten a lot of those. Yeah, all the witch drops, not very interesting here. Not too many of them. I don't know if a gold farm would have I don't know if a proper witch farm would have outperformed them, but it may have. It also may not have. We'll see. Or no, we won't, because I'm not going to bother. We will find that we have gotten 1 shulker box of emeralds. It did take a bit of a while to get there, but that's a lot of emeralds that I didn't have to do much effort to get and was able to get round the Minecraft clock. I think I could still theoretically get more emeralds if I was just continuously trading with villagers that entire time, but given that I wasn't doing that, that's pretty good. Also, mind you, we also have this other box which hasn't popped off yet, and this box, which is almost full, So that's a pretty good haul. However, it is with the totems that we really did get something. As you can see, each one of these boxes is completely full of totems. And you saw what we got for everything else. This is what we've been getting for totems. A lot. So I think I'm going to add a lot more capacity onto these things for totems. So, yeah. Alright, so I just got back from AFKing overnight, and the Bad Omen is gone, which, I mean, that's not too much of a surprise to me. I still don't know how this farm is supposed to actually keep my Bad Omen the entire time, as I've had issues with that. Maybe I have to go watch the video for this farm again. But the question's not, did it disappear? It's how long was it before it disappeared? So, let's go check that out. And that was not that long at all by the looks of things. That's very fortunate, because when I was AFKing not overnight previously, I was going for a long time without losing it, and apparently I just lost it very quickly last night. So, yay. Okay, I just quickly wanted to show off what's kind of been going on in the Nether side of things here on my alt account, because I have my primary account AFK at the raid farm right now on a different computer. Anyhow, so I don't think I've actually shown this after the beginning of the episode, because obviously we upgraded the blue ice here at the beginning of the episode, but in order to bring the villagers over, I also built this little ice path over here that goes to this portal, which is close enough to the actual raid farm. But more recently than that, I've built this ice road here that goes over to this portal, which is on top of the pillager outpost, so it's easy to get back with the Bad Omen now. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna have to say thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my game, which is linked in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode of Coolcraft Season 5.